Trail Seeker Adventures gets with Dirt Bike Girl Adventures and heads out to Virginia for a dual sport adventure where the rain was falling and so was my bike, but that did not stop us for having some fun. We tried our hammocks out, got on our dual sport, we found some off-road trails, some pretty waterfalls, and found some caverns. Come along with us as we see what the Shenandoah National Forest has to offer.
Sweetie, you got a dirt bike on the back of your car. Where are you going?
Well, me and my best buddy Nancy is going, I'm not sure where we're all going because she made the trail. But we're taking our dual sports and we are heading to Virginia somewhere. Dirt Bike Girl Adventures and Trail Seeker Adventures is going to team up and bring some good footage back.
There it goes. Ready, break up.
I met Nancy at the Backbone cabin in Maryland where we ended up packing up the van. Now, unfortunately, the whole plan was to pack everything on saddlebags and a backpack and dual sport from the cabin. But we looked at the forecast and it was going to be rain the whole weekend. So luckily, Nancy had a van that we could take for our adventure. Okay, so we're out for our great adventure. Nancy?
Oh, Heidi.
We are heading to where?
We're heading to Luray eventually.
Okay.
We're going to Luray Caverns. Going to Shenandoah Park, National Park. Gonna go check out a couple different places in the area. There's lots of amazing roads we want to venture out on and check out. Hopefully some of them are dirt.
Right.
But yeah, we're gonna see what it's all about. We're gonna camp and everything, and I don't know, it's gonna be exciting. We kind of changed our
Had to change the plans because of weather, so we're just winging it.
but we're not ready to give up.
No way.
No.
All right. Peace out.
We're gonna like turn, and at that point, we're gonna be on Skyline Drive.
Okay, so
Use the left lane to take the Skyline Drive exit toward Shenandoah National Park.
Oh, look, see, this is gonna
we are getting ready to enter Shenandoah National Park. Where is this sign? I can't read. Skyline Drive. I don't know if you saw that.
Use the left.
All right, so we're gonna turn right here. It says, it's really far away, but it says Shenandoah National Park, Swift and Gap entry. So we're gonna head this way. The sun just came back out. This is where you pay to enter. Private vehicles, $30. Shenandoah Pass entry fee, lifetime. Why wouldn't you just get a lifetime? Per person, well, private vehicle. So we're gonna get some clarification. We think it's where we're going. So we have a Shenandoah map, and this is gonna show us stuff, info. Trails maybe.
Do you smell the patchouli?
I do.
It's very strong.
It's bad.
It is very.
So we think we're in the right place. All right.
Turn left onto Skyline Drive.
Is it falling over?
Yes!
Oh shit! We gotta fix my
Oh!
bike. So we're having a little bit of technical difficulty. The old bike fell over. All right.
I smell gas.
Oh my gosh! I probably, who knows?
Nothing to see here.
Nothing to
here.
see.
Nope, let's go.
All right, we're off again for an adventure, and bikes are secured again. Yeah. All right. We got this. We got this. You're saying, okay, we're going to Big Meadows, and that's what it is. So we're gonna go ahead and keep the camera on the bikes now, just so we can keep an eyeball on them. We were too busy, like, excited, so.
It made it a long way.
Oh my gosh, like that was so bad. All right, so we've made it to our campsite. We are at site 114. You got slang. Okay. All right. So the rule here is we got to keep everything on the pavement. So. Take your wheels to the right, like go over that way just a little bit. So we have our hammocks, which may be interesting because we don't have any trees. Okay, yep. We got.
I'm trying to go right on the edge.
But you're doing good. All right, I'd stop. That's good because you're pulling off. So campsite has basic fire pit. So nice site. We got 3 trees. So we'll figure out how to do the hammocks. I think we can come this way and then come that way, but we will be right beside each other.
We'll be like bumping into each other.
So yeah, I don't know.
We'll figure it
If we have one more tree.
Actually.
We can't get it off. There's a deer. Okay, yeah. You got it from your van. All right.
All right, welcome to the DBGA Trail Seeker Adventures Shantytown. They're real. Okay, so we had a limit. Yeah, I know. Well, we'll do like a cribs edition. Like,
okay.
But for right now, just look at this. I want to say, in the middle of the night, we better be careful because
We are totally tripping on something.
we have so many lines to trip on. Yes.
It's a good thing we brought extra bungees, extra tent stakes, extra rope, right?
Yeah, we got.
I mean, I'm thinking we're styling. What do you
And
think?
you know, I didn't want to cut my rope, so I just had the whole wad still attached. Yeah, so more or less, you get the gist. We were limited. We only had these 3 trees at our campsite, and we have 2 hammock tents.
Should we try to get a side of them and then film that? Like,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
this is just crazy.
Okay,
All right.
so now we're going to try to get in.
Well, here, Heidi, I want people to see I'm very excited to use the Venture Forth sleeping pad.
Which I've never really seen anybody use a sleeping pad in a hammock. Usually it's for a tent, but is that made just for a hammock, Nancy?
It's really narrow, so I'm thinking.
And she's saying it takes, I believe, 15 breaths. Yeah.
Oh God.
Because we may have to adjust, like, hopefully it doesn't, we got the cords
God, I
tight.
hope it doesn't fall.
Just go slow, because there could be a possibility.
Seriously?
Well, sometimes you have to make adjustments on the fly. You just never know. Jeez.
Don't look up my shorts.
I'm not. All right, she's in.
Oh my gosh.
And then so your fly would go like this. You see what I'm saying?
How do I close it?
You zip it. There's a zipper. Okay, so now we are heading to deep. what's it called? Dark.
Deep and dark.
I'm so bad at names. Dark
Hollow.
Dark Hollow
Falls.
We're going down the, I like to call Storybook Forest path. She called it something else, the ranger did. But so we're gonna go down there about a mile on this thing, and then we cross over Skyline Drive, and then we go about, I think she said, a quarter of a mile.
Yes.
And we head down to the falls. So
I would say, for those of you that, because I know Heidi, her Trail Seeker Adventures, they're trying to expose you to different things and educate you on these different places.
Mm-hmm.
So far, I haven't gotten my shoes dirty at all. This is all paved.
I know, which I've never seen a paved hiking trail. Well, it's nice it's accessible to everybody.
So right now, it's kind of like a sidewalky thing, I guess, maybe.
Yeah.
It's leading us to the trail.
Right.
If we get to Dark Hollow Forest Trail and the daggone thing is paved, I don't know what to say. But right now, this is nice. It's easy, for all the different ages and stuff. So.
It's wheelchair accessible. If you had maybe some older people or some people who had trouble walking, this trail would definitely be a good one. So, and I think there's like, as you can see up here, there's benches along the way, so you can take a break if you wanted. Maybe do a picnic. So right there's the lodge.
Okay.
We're going to end the camp store. It says camp store. We are going to go have dinner hopefully there. They close at 8, so we hope that we can get our hike done, which I don't even know what time it is. There's no cell phone service up here. I have AT&T. Nancy has
Verizon.
none, 0.
We don't have any service.
So that's something to keep in mind. I did try Wi-Fi. I didn't see any Wi-Fi service either.
I can tell you that on the
Probably at the lodge, right?
on the site it says that Sprint actually is the flavor of choice out here for cell phone service. So everybody actually has Sprint.
So I'm wondering maybe if the lodge doesn't have some kind of like Wi-Fi that you can hook it into. So we'll try that when we go eat, just to let everybody know that we're fine. There are bear here. There's signs. We've been told not to put food out.
They're very bear aware.
Very bear aware. And what did you find at our campsite, Nancy?
Bear poo. I am like finding bear poo everywhere I go.
I mean, so Yogi is definitely being part of our trip. He was at the cabin and he followed us obviously here. We are getting some blue skies.
Oh, but I do want to say, don't let rain prevent you from doing things out and about, because I have been to some awesome hikes and trails in the rain, and there's just something really special about it. I think it really brings out the green in the grass and makes everything so lush, like while you're in it. So
yeah,
we've had like partly sunny skies here and there. For the most part, it's been overcast, and we're up in it, so we're like in the clouds.
Yeah.
But it's been nice.
I mean, yeah.
The weather's awesome, like as far as temperature.
It's not
and
humid.
There's like no humidity.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. So anyway.
Right, I think that's a really good point. And, we've had to, obviously we were going to dual sport here. I mean, we were so excited. And we had to change our plan because they were calling for flash floods and thunderstorms. So, but we adapted. And tomorrow morning we're going to get up. We have to be out of the campsite, we believe, at noon. So we're going to get up and do a little bit of dual sport and riding, weather permitting.
We might do some tonight.
And
I'm not giving up. I don't know if she's going.
Okay,
or
I'm not. I mean, so we might even do some tonight, which would be cool. And
oh,
yep.
Oh, more information. Let me tell you about this. So we brought a van with a bike rack. So you pay. The entrance of the park is $30
per
when you're
vehicle.
in a vehicle. But if you're on a motorcycle, it's $25. However, what happens when you bring your motorcycle in your van? Well, apparently you need to pay $25 and $30 because they don't want you to leave the park and come back in without paying a $25 fee. Very weird. I understand, but not really.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still 4 tires.
And
we're not going to be driving all of them at the same time.
And it's just me and you. It's just,
Yeah.
I mean, it's us, which we've already paid.
So we paid $30 for a van, which has whatever amount of tires. Actually, my van has 6 tires.
Okay.
So, but we want to get out of the van and go explore on 2 wheels. They said if we leave the park and come back in, at least one of us is going to have to pay another $25. Seems a little weird, so just FYI on that. We'll get back to you and let you know what happens, because we're all about pushing those envelopes a little bit, see how it goes.
Okay, so we were on our way to walk down to the dark Hollow Woods Falls. And then all of a sudden, the skies opened up. I mean, can you see that? How beautiful. And we got cell phone service. So
You got what?
Cell phone service.
Yes, cell phone service.
With AT&T. So we got a call into Kenny, and he's going to call Billy and say all is well. And so now what we're going to do is we're going to walk and go get some firewood, go get our dual sports, head back to the Dark Meadow Woods Falls, whatever it's called, and walk down to the falls. So, and then go eat. Is there anything else you want to add to or what we're going to do now?
I think that's enough.
I mean, when you have no plans, the best part of having no plans is you can change on the fly.
You can
And it's
turn
fun.
around, circle back.
Circle back like 3 times. I mean, we did it on the way here. When we pulled out the cabin, we circled around a couple times. And then we went, because you know why? We can. We have no plan.
All right.
Okay, bye. So, is our first destination the falls?
Sure.
Okay. So we pulled out from the Big Meadows campground, which I just want to say, it has a lot of things to offer. There's a camp store, a laundromat, a place to even buy firewood and s'more supplies. There is a lot of bears in the area, so the campground is very, cautious about don't leave your trash out, don't leave food out. But Nancy and I hit the pavement and we head down to the falls, which was an adventure in itself. The goal of Trail Seeker Adventures is to bring information to you. We try to do different riding parks, racing series, campgrounds, anything to do with 2 wheels, kayaking, skiing, even snowboarding. So today's adventure, obviously we're staying at a campground, and this campground is about $20 a night. They do have sites for group camping, tent camping, and also there's a lodge that provides a restaurant and housing. Along the Shenandoah National Park, there's a few campgrounds that you can choose from. Nancy is the one who picked out this one, and it was definitely a good choice. The group sites go from $45 a night, and they can house up to 7 to 15 people. And like I said, Nancy and I paid $20 for ours. This is a pet-friendly campground, but you are responsible for your pet. They must be on the leash, and you must clean up after them. So definitely check out the Big Meadows Campground, and you can make reservations at 1-877-444-6777. And as Nancy said, this campground, and maybe because it's the pandemic, I'm not quite sure, but it was full the next night. So when she made the reservations, there was actually only a couple sites available. Nancy and I have talked about going on a dual sport adventure for, probably over a year. And we definitely wanted it to be on 2 wheels, and we always wanted to take hammocks to camp out in. So it was great to finally get a chance to go out, just me and her, no guys, and just kind of wing everything we did. Plans changed, the rain, then it was sunshiny, and then it was rainy again, but it was great. So I hope that we can find other girls to do this type of thing with, and kind of empower girls to know that they can do it on their own. Just grab a buddy get your two-wheel machine and go hit the trail. If this is the type of thing you like to watch, please hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel and follow us along. Now, I do know that my little trail secret adventure dual sport ride might not be as exciting as Kenny racing and showing you all the hot lines as he races, but this was definitely a fun thing for us girls to do, and we just want to bring stuff like this to the viewers and listeners. It said, I'm assuming that's what it is. It says Dark Hills.
Dark Hollow.
Whatever. It's back that way. So, after getting our bikes and putting on our gear, we finally found, we dual sported to Dark Hollow Trail. Now,
Oh
Falls
Lord,
Trail.
you can't even read it.
Wait a minute, are we going the right way? It's a self-guided tour. Okay, so we will come back to you when we actually find the falls. So we are walking to the falls. Once we got to figure out where the falls trail was, it was 0.8 miles. Now that doesn't seem bad unless you're in motorcycle boots. And the trail, well, this is the better part of the trail. It's definitely, if you had some walking difficulties, this is not the trail for you. We saw somebody who had a baby carriage. I'm not sure why, because this is not the trail for a baby carriage. You go straight down pretty much and straight back. Part of the adventure is leaving your campground or your hotel room or wherever you're staying and seeing what the area has to offer. Right. Me and I was able to explore the falls, and it was definitely worth it. It was a great day to get out in the fresh air. There were families, you know, staying to themselves, enjoying the water. It was definitely a hot day. And I definitely am glad, even though it was difficult because we definitely had the wrong attire on, to see what this area had to offer. Okay, there's a few things we learned on the path to I can't freaking remember where we were at. Dark Meadows Falls. Number one, do you see this parking lot? Do not park here, okay? If you go out this road and take a left about, how far would you say that was? Maybe quarter of a mile, I don't know, straight up a hill, but you would go down it. There's a parking lot right beside the falls. Now granted, it's a mile down and a mile up. Also, do not do this in motorcycle boots. In full gear with knee braces. Because why, Nancy?
At least don't do this in brand new motorcycle boots.
I say no boots. Now, if we would have had our hiking sandals, t-shirt, and shorts, we would have been swimming in that mountain water.
Yeah.
Would we have not?
Yeah.
But anyways, it was an adventure. We made it back. So we're going to do a little bit of dual sporting and then go grab some food. Okay.
All right.
That's pretty. This is the... Are you there? Pretty.
Cool. Look at that.
I know, it's like Blue Ridge Mountains.
Isn't that mountain cool?
Yeah. I think I'm taping right.
I think I'm gonna take a picture. I need to put my phone in this thing when I'm riding.
Yeah, I know. I like to take some stuff and then it's like it doesn't seem like there's a lot of people.
There's a lot of people.
So I wonder, that's going to be interesting.
It's not just you.
If not, I guess we're going back to the little gas station.
Yeah. I
Well,
thought maybe that was the lodge too. 'Cause
yeah, I saw you go and I was like, but then it said food.
Well, yeah, and then it looked all like quaint. I'm like, okay, maybe.
Okay, so this is what we know. Last night we had a perfect setup for our tents. We had the hammock in the trees, we had the tarps over it, we had a fire finally starting, but then unfortunately what happened? A freaking rainstorm. Not only rain, but, well, first of all, let me say, we almost had it ready, and then the fog rolled in. It kind of reminded you of a snowshoe. So the fog rolled in, the fire finally got started, and then it downpoured. So that was interesting. We had to.
Sorry. Good morning.
Here's Nancy. I'm not sure what she's doing. We're dumping our trash, and the wind was just pounding and raining. So we just got in the van and slept. We were kind of bummed because we really wanted to do our hammock thing. So anyways, now we're heading to Luray, Virginia. We're going to hit the caverns and then go back to Skyland Lodge, where we're supposed to be able to camp just like in the trees. I'm not sure what that's all about. Ow. So we're going to do that. But Big Meadows has been a nice campsite. It's really filling up. Campsites are pretty spacious. Here is the trash where you can put the trash. They're really big on like bears and take your trash and food. So Nancy, what would you like to say about yesterday's adventure?
I haven't brushed my hair yet, but yesterday the adventure was great. I experienced pain in ways I'd never thought possible in my legs.
Is that what happens when you hike 2 miles or probably almost 3 miles in dirt bike boots?
Yes, and it was really, the terrain was really just really slippery, really rocky, lots of elevation, and it definitely was not meant for how we were dressed.
So we will keep you updated, but we are heading on the drive, and we'll let you know what our next destination is.
It's a nice campground.
I liked it.
I mean, it's nice. It's definitely not at all off-road related.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with that.
This is just about like getting out and trying to do different things during this time when we're supposed to social distance, and you have a close friend, you can hang out. We all know that we're doing good, and
you just enjoy the outdoors.
Exactly, and there's lots of people out here doing the same. Apparently this campground is actually booked full for this weekend, so, and also apparently where we're going to, Luray Caverns, is supposed to have approximately 3,000 visitors today. So obviously people are out doing stuff. I don't know if they're working, but they're recreating.
It is. Okay, so we are doing a little stop. We are checking the bikes to make sure they are secured, and here is a really pretty overlook. I'll let you know which one it is when I get back in the van. So each stop at the overlook of the Shenandoah National Park has a little tidbit of information. This is about the Dawson family leaving their home in 1937. There's a big thing about the civilian conservation corps helped load and transport their belongings to the Ida Valley just below you. So I guess they packed up and made a homestead down in that valley. Yeah, I push it. So Nita and I just saw a bear, but I couldn't get the video camera out fast enough. We were on a curve.
I saw two.
She got to see two. I only saw one. But they were like literally, I mean like right in front of us. Like it would have been such a close-up picture, not even crazy, like, But I wanted to see a bear, and we did.
We did.
Nancy saw two.
We'll try to be
So
ready.
we're gonna see if Nancy's van fits in this. This is a tunnel in the road. It's pretty cool. So cool. All right, pull up close. Go slow. Oh, you're fine. All right, hold on. Oh yeah, it's big. Yeah, you're fine. It's really big. I'll get you driving by. Look. It's really cool in here. This is like its own little thing, isn't it? So we're at Lorraine Caverns. Looks like we're probably early, I would say. There's a museum. You can do some mining. I guess they got like, you know, where the kids can do like a little gold mining. It's a really pretty little property. They got a garden maze. You can do the maze. We will do the maze. There's a rope course. Probably won't do that. I don't think our legs need any more worked out. Unless you have to do it. Master required. Oh, there's a maze. There's a rope course. That's cool. There's a bathroom. Got some information in there. Souvenirs, collectibles. There's a car museum. There is a little Christmas shop. There's a cafe. There is a cavern entrance tickets. All right, we're gonna park and see what this place has to offer. Okay, so we made it to the Lorraine Caverns. You come in here and you check in. Has some rules about social distancing. They get a lot of visitors here, so. Okay, so we picked up our passes, which was really easy. I'll share the prices with you when I get on the my video. So now we're heading to the cavern tour. Just figured out that the tour is basically self-guided. I would say they let, you know, a certain number of people into the cavern at one time, which is pretty cool because you don't have to feel rushed. You can just take your time. Looking at the ropes for crowd control, we can see that it gets a lot of people. Would you agree with that?
Yes, it's expected 3,000 people will be here today.
So Nancy and I have picked a great time because it's 10 o'clock and literally like there's a handful of people. So we definitely picked a very good time to come to just do this part of our adventure. We are in the cavern. This is kind of where it starts. It's a self-paced tour. I'm like, just got my picture taken when you first walk in and now I can't see anything. So I just see dots. I will say this place is nice and clean. There is a hand sanitizer station at the beginning. This is part of the cavern. It's really, you see the stalactites and the stalagmites. Remember, the stalagmites are what hangs off the ceiling because they're holding on. Or that could be the opposite. Stalactites is holding on. So they might be at the top. I can't remember. So they give you a pamphlet and it tells you about each formation. You just stop and read about it. I think you can also, there's headphones accessible if needed, which is cool. It's way better. Yeah, it's so cool. I mean, it's just kind of crazy that after thousands, millions and thousands of years that, okay, so stalactites or up in the air. So and you want to make sure you don't touch the formations, because your hands have oil in them and it can actually break them down and deteriorate them. So you just kind of walk in here and look around. So I don't think we'll be able to do this one justice. This is reflection. I don't know if this GoPro will capture it. I'm like, that's pretty scary, right?
Let people go by, because I'm going to set this up.
So I don't know if you can see this, but this is kind of like a wishing well. And they take the money and they donate it to different charities, which is so cool. They've raised $1.1 million since 1954 to 2017. There's the money. So veterans from Page County who lost their lives in World War II, Korean War, Vietnam, and looks like
The Lorraine Caverns was something to see. If you've not been there and you're in the area or want to take a drive for 2 or 3 hours, come on down to the Lorraine Caverns. It was great, and I want to say a shout out to them. They provided Nancy and I with a free pass for the day, and we highly suggest going there and making a day out of it. After that, we pull out from the parking lot and we are in the search of some trail that is dirt. We go on this country road and eventually we wind up in the OHV trail system, which is the Peter, Mill, Run, and Tasker Gap. It is located in the George Washington and Jefferson National Forest.
Right up Trail Seeker Adventures area.
Daily fee required, $5 per permit.
This was a pretty cool trail system. We wasn't sure how to pay for it.
Cars not recommended. You are there.
But when we left the
cool if they have,
area,
like, a
we
little
did
system.
find
I
out
mean, like, a
on
little
down the
operating.
road was a place where you can pay, I believe,
course.
$5 and ride the
I don't know what you
system.
pay, like, your
There is a
$5.
map where we're at right here that you can get, which kind of shows you the trails. We were a little confused of how the trails were marked, but we easily found our way around. You can ride dirt bikes on this or four-wheelers, and I'm sure side-by-sides. I will just kind of caution everyone that the trail system is both ways. It doesn't appear that it's a one-way trail system, so definitely be aware of people on the trail and people coming towards you. But this is a really fun little area. We got to do some dual sporting. Nancy had a little bit of less aggressive dual sport tires on her bike, so she was definitely kind of being cautious. It was a little bit muddy and rocky, but we had a blast and we were able to run the system before the rain hit.
I mean, I can go through it. I don't know how deep it is, but I guess
You're not going to go through the middle, right?
I mean, how else did you think I was going to go?
Like on the side here.
No. I was just, what?
For those that you don't know, Dirt Bike Girl Adventures was founded by Nancy Slag. The purpose of Dirt Bike Girl Adventures is to bring information and empower women and girls to try to get on two wheels, even if you're kind of nervous or never been around dirt bikes before, to try, and we are there to support each other, and it's a really good, social media format to connect with each other. I've met some wonderful friends that I cherish through Dirt Bike Girl Adventure, and Nancy is definitely an ambassador of the sport. I also want to give a shout out to Billy Slack, her husband, who was the one who helped Nancy kind of figure out where we were headed and kind of give us a sense of the area a little bit. I can't wait for the next adventure, and shout out to Dirt Bike Girl Adventures. It's a lot of this road. I mean, we can see how far it goes.
Okay, couldn't hear you.
Yeah, I got disconnected from you. It should connect here in a second. We just turn around and go out there for a little bit. I mean, somebody comes, we could be like, where do you pay at? We haven't figured that out.
Yeah.
It said wraps in that thing, but we could be like, I don't know what that is. All right, let me turn around. Yeah, I don't know what that was. I don't know if it was that stick.
Alright.
I say go a little further, and then if it looks like it's going to be that, we would probably turn around.
Yeah, I agree. Cool.
Yeah. I mean, hey, we're getting some off-road, and that's what we wanted, so
Yes.
perfect. Now I can get my bike started. What's going on? Yeah, for some reason my bike's not starting. Yeah. Did I hit something? Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. I mean, I don't know if I hit something. What is this try getting that rock? Because I want to say, which I don't know if it's going to help us because we have no clue where we're at, but it may say you are here.
Yeah.
Crap, I started,
Like,
I stopped.
parking lot's here.
Because I'm thinking maybe we can cut down there and there's a parking lot. I mean, like, why would I think that? There's a V. Oh, they're all V's. Maybe it's like green trail, blue trail. I don't have my glasses. That's how I was going to see what you think. That's pretty fun, though. And again, I want to say thanks for watching this video from Trail Seeker Adventures, and look forward to some videos coming up in the future for the 2021 racing series. We plan on hitting some of the SXCS series, which we already did the Hangover Hair Scramble and the Pit Bike Race, which was awesome. We are going to do some of the series, which is new, the US Sprint Enduro, which we can't wait to do that. The schedule is up. You can check out their website. We may do a few local GNCCs, maybe some local Mountain State Hair Scrambles. But we also want to try to hit some riding parks, do some mountain biking, get on the water again, like Kenny do some whitewater rafting and kayaking. So, but stay tuned. Hopefully 2021 will bring us some more adventures that we can share with you.